what's up guys, it's McNulty here. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. And if you have logged into the game today for a more than 5-minute period, you will have this same question on your mind because you will have seen this awkward little tab next to the top left-hand corner on your summon portal. And when you open it up, you see this hero that is just shrouded in mystery and you've got literally no idea what the hell is going on. So it looks like they have introduced the secret summon, and we have a hero which is going to be available just for a 24-hour period. And all we know, literally all we know about this guy is that his name is Atwood. And he gets the defense up ether talent. So that is literally everything that we know about him until now, because thanks to the nerds at Empires and Puzzles across the world, somebody has managed to pull this guy, and they have also released a snapshot, and they've increased and sized up everything so that we know a little bit more about this guy. So who is this Atwood character? Well, without any further ado, let's have a look at our newest mystery hero or secret summon hero. It is this guy. This is Atwood. So welcome to the game, Mr. Atwood. This card is only going to be at level 1. So this is just a bit of conjecture about this hero at this point. But we can try and get a better understanding of what these heroes are going to be all about. And I'm pretty excited, to be fair. Having a look over these cards, I think these heroes are going to be very unique and potentially very, very powerful as well. So we can see Atwood is a nature hero, so that was kind of given away by his card. He is going to be of the investigator family. You can see he's got his little monocle on there. And the investigator family, so we've got the family bonus over this side of the card, which is a bonus for 1, 2, or 3 heroes, anywhere from 20% up to 40% attack, and an addition of 20% up to 40% on the health. So it's not something that we haven't seen before, but it is a pretty decent family bonus for these guys. And then they get a passive. Now this passive is called Marked by the Old Ones. It kind of looks a bit like a tentacle. I think we've had enough of tentacles with the Untold Tales, but you can see he's got like, there's some kind of squid thing, like an octopus coming out of the sea behind him. I don't know, maybe we will see some kind of map stage for these guys. I don't know. So what does Marked by the Old Ones do? Let's have a look. So all damage received by this character is reduced by 5% per 10 insanity on this character, up to a maximum reduction of 50%. All right, no idea what insanity is at the moment, but defense damage reduction I do understand. So a reduction of 5% per 10 insanity is going to be good. Any damage reduction is going to be good. It is on the character, and it can get up to a maximum reduction of damage of 50%. So that could be pretty good. Now, before we go on to the additional info, let's have a little look at his special. So Atwood, just to confirm, he's running here, it says a team power of 530, but that literally means nothing because he's at level 1. So I sort of opened up my roster and had a little look around, and the closest I could get to having an unleveled, relatively new 5-star was Ephira. And even though I'll show a picture of her here, but she is up to like level 13 and she's got about 501 on the team power. So for him to be at level 1 and have 530 means that he is definitely going to be a staunch hero once you level him up. But that's about the best I can do at the moment. And also, in terms of the special skill, we're not going to know what these amounts are going to increase up to because the special is going to be at level 1 as well. So what does Atwood do? So first of all, he dispels buffs from the target and nearby enemies. As I've said in a previous video recently, priority dispel is fantastic. I'm all about the priority dispel. And then he deals 315% damage and inflicts 55 insanity to the target and nearby enemies. Now, we still don't know what insanity is. We'll find out in a moment. But a 315% damage hit, if that scales to anywhere near what I think it's going to be, it's gonna get up pretty damn high. Now, I'm not sure what speed he's running at. Unfortunately, I can't see that on this card. But I'd assume that he's either running at average or fast. And I do have another little card here in a second, so we might be able to check that. But yeah, 315 might get up to maybe nearly up to about 400, maybe 385, something like that to target nearby. So a decent hit. And then he gives this insanity effect as well, which we've never seen before. And then all allies are immune to damage from status ailments for 4 turns. That is pretty awesome. So he gives ailment immunity as well and inflicts 45 insanity to the caster. Okay, so he inflicts himself with insanity as well. And as we saw with this marked by the old one's effect, when he gets... per 10 insanity he gets a damage reduction of up to 50%. So if he's inflicting himself with 45 insanity, what does that give him? About, what, 25% damage reduction as part of his special skill. Fantastic, Atwood, Mr. Atwood. These heroes are going to be insane, and I don't know how the heck we're going to figure them out. I'm sure some guys are going to pull them and level them, but this is as good as we can get for now. So additional info. We want to check out Insanity. So Insanity applies a percentage chance of reversing the targeting of a special skill cast. Okay, so it's kind of like Mindless Attack, but like better. So when Insanity activates, special skills that target enemies instead will target allies, and vice versa. It's Insanity. So special skills aimed at a caster will be cast on a random target. Special skills aimed at a target will be cast on the caster. That is so cool, honestly. So that means that if you are trying to give a buff, then the buff's going to be given to the character on the opposite team if you have Insanity, and it means that it's going to work the other way around. I'm not sure what it takes for Insanity to activate or what amount, but he says it inflicts 55 Insanity to the target. I guess it's just Insanity is Insanity, man, and you can't get around it. So it says Insanity cannot be dispelled or cleansed. Heroes' Insanity can be lowered by 10 each time they're healed. Okay, so you cannot cleanse this Insanity effect, but you can potentially heal it away. Direct heals from special skills lower Insanity only once per cast. Insanity drops to 0 when a special skill is cast on reversed targets. Literally got no freaking clue how that works. Insanity drops to 0 when a special skill's cast on reversed targets. Honestly, it doesn't translate, guys. Honestly, let me know if you can figure that shit out. Reaching 100 Insanity automatically casts a special skill when mana's full. All right, so he's definitely you're gonna need to get up to 100 Insanity, it looks like, before this Insanity effect will trigger, and those special skills will just be fired back upon you. This is just gonna be mental. Insanity is definitely the right word for this special. I think that Atwood is going to be a beast. I'm not sure exactly where you guys are going to use him or how he'll fit in. But seriously, I'd love to get my hands on this guy just to mess around with him for a bit. I mean, just for the priority dispel and the decent amount of damage, but the Insanity and the damage reduction on himself and, you know, everything else that he's got going on means that I do really think this is going to be an absolutely insane hero. I just want to see if I do have a pick of him. I might have one here where I've got the speed on. There we go. Right, so Jewel of the Deep. So he's running at average speed. So that, average speed for that kind of a special, I think, is fair. I think he's still going to be super powerful. So congratulations if any of you do manage to suddenly pull this guy out of this portal by the luck of the skin of your teeth within the next 14 or 10 hours or however long is left on the portal. And I know that we're going to be seeing some others of these heroes. So please do let me know what your thoughts are on Atwood, and let me know what your thoughts are on the format of this summon. I think it's a bit short. I think that there should be maybe like an extended period of time where we can get these heroes, or they should have maybe at least a bit of information about the drop rates of the hero, so that we know what the chances are we're going to get our hands on these lovely new heroes. But for now, that is pretty much all of the information that I can give you. So I hope that that has been helpful. And I hope that you guys are, a little bit less confused about what is going on with these secret mystery heroes, at least with Atwood. So yeah, Please do let me know what you think in the comments. Drop me a like and subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss any future videos. But for now, that's it. So I wish you guys all the best, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye for now.